What is up, guys? We are back for some more videos, and bit of a shocker. If you have not heard, I guess I'll break the news to you. Dragon Ball Super is being taken off the air. The last episode is going to be airing March 2018. So we are month and a half from the last episode of Super. I believe they said the last episode will be episode, is it 132? 132 or 134, either one of those, but Super will be coming to an end in terms of being aired. This doesn't mean the end of the series. This just means the end of the airing of the show. So they could be taking a break to work on the movie because there's a movie coming out in 2018. That could be a thing to where they just want to take a break to focus on the movie. They've consistently been running the series week after week. They've had little breaks in between, but this could be, okay, no, let's take a little break. Let's give the manga a chance to catch up to the anime, because the manga hasn't even gotten to Tournament Power. And Tournament Power has been going on a year in the anime. So it could be the case where they want to take a break so the manga can catch up. Maybe they want to take a break for the movie, focus on that. It could be the case. And people are speculating a return in 2019. So it's not confirmed that it's completely dead, that it's completely gone. But for now, it's being taken off the air until, whenever they announce whatever they're going to be doing. Either maybe a new series, maybe it's actually gone. We have no idea. But what does this mean for Dokkan Battle? Because right now in Dokkan, we've released all the previous characters from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. There's, one or two, Lord Slug, of course. They haven't dropped him. Garlic Jr. We need a new Turles. So there are characters they can re-release. There are characters that we have yet to see in the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle franchise. But for the most part, the only characters we have to look forward to are Dragon Ball Super characters. And there are some that we have yet to see in Dokkan. For example, Jiren. We haven't gotten Dispo. We haven't gotten a, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. So there are characters that we are going to be looking forward to in Dokkan. But people are, I'm looking at comments and whatnot. I'm starting to see comments of, does this mean the end of Dokkan? Is Dokkan going to be ending? Because as long as Dragon Ball Super is alive, people think that that's what's going to keep Dokkan alive. People aren't understanding that Dokkan, in and of itself, is a very popular game. It's the best. It's actually the most successful anime gacha game in the world. Nothing else tops it. Yeah, Bleach Brave Souls, they just hit 30 million downloads, overall. 30 million. And Dokkan is at 200 million. Yeah, Blazing, I think Blazing just hit, is it 12 million? I could be wrong about that, but Blazing download is significantly lower than Dokkan Battle. Now, of course, Boruto is still going on, so that's a different story, but Bleach has been dead for years, and the Bleach Brave Soul game is still thriving. So I don't think the series, coming to an anime, we don't know if it's ending. It's being taken off the air for the, foreseeable future, so we have no idea when it's going to be returning or if it will be returning, but I don't want to say it's ending, but, just because the series is being taken off the air doesn't mean Dokkan Battle will be coming to an end, because, once again, the game is very popular. There's still a lot of characters they could re-release. We could get another base Goku Black. We could potentially get, I don't like the fact that they re-release characters. It's the same skin but different passive. I hate that. I really do. Because, you have a card, you invest orbs, time, grinding, you invest a lot of resources into this one card to make it perfect. And then a new card comes out with the same name, and it makes the previous card somewhat irrelevant because you can't run them on specific teams. Like, for example, the new Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black on JP. The AGL one is irrelevant outside of his Extreme AGL team. You'll never run the AGL one over the STR one because STR one is way better. So putting orbs into the AGL one, 100%ing him, it just I have this card that's so amazing, but the STR one is so much better, and I would much rather do the STR one over this one. So I don't like the reskin, but they're probably going to be doing this. So most likely get a new base from Goku Black at some point. There's a lot of things they could do in Dokkan. New game mode, multiplayer, they'll keep it alive. So just because Dragon Ball Super is apparently coming to an end doesn't mean Dokkan Battle will be ending anytime soon. It's a very popular anime. Well, yeah, Dragon Ball Z is a very popular anime. The game's a very popular game. Once again, it's reached up to 200 million downloads. I don't know what the actual number is right now because we haven't had a download celebration in a couple months. So I would imagine downloads are down, but it's still hundreds of thousands. Well, it's thousands, millions of downloads. So it's tons of downloads, man. And that as well, if you're concerned, if you're a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle channel, if you cover mainly Dokkan Battle, they are this is probably the greatest year for Dragon Ball Z gaming. Like, I don't think we've ever had a year that is going to be 2018 that is so plentiful Dragon Ball Z games. Like, for example, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Fighters. You know, that's gonna be dropping. That's like, you know, couple days away, honestly, from actually dropping. We have Dragon Ball Z Strongest Warriors, a new mobile game that looks to be JP exclusive, well, Chinese exclusive, I guess. But that's a game we could potentially pick up and play. We have Dragon Ball Z Buchigiri. I think that's the name there. Dragon Ball Z Buchigiri. That's the third game, mobile game we could pick up. And then a new game dropped with the recent scans of V-Jump. Dragon Ball X Keepers, I believe it is. That's a PC-based game. So we have two new mobile games, Dragon Ball Z, one console game, very hype, Dragon Ball Fighters, and we have a PC game as well dropping. So if anything happens to Dokkan to where interest is lost because the series is no longer ongoing, then there are four other games you can fall back on. So if you're just worried about your channel, you know, oh my god, is Dokkan going to come to end? I don't think Dokkan's going to be ending. I think we get to the 4th anniversary just fine. The Dragon Ball Z movie will still, well, Dragon Ball Super movie will be playing in 2018 of December. With that, probably going to have a lot of new characters. Like, we're going to have a whole entire movie focused on the Saiyans, okay? With them focusing on the Saiyan, they could introduce so many Saiyan characters. They could introduce Saiyan characters from Universe 6. They could go back in the past, introduce, you know, they could have like flashbacks of the past, introduce characters from there, and they could take the characters, bring to the game. Like, for example, December of this year will be very hype. I imagine they're going to have like a dual Dokkan Fest of whatever the movie characters are, and it's going to be amazing. So I don't think Dokkan's going to be dying anytime soon. If you're worried about the longevity of Dokkan because Dragon Ball, you know, Super apparently is coming to an end. We don't know for a fact it's being taken off the air, but in terms of being canceled and altogether, like, you know, they could come up with another series. But let's say if it is actually ending, you know, I don't think that's going to affect Dokkan much. It will to some extent, maybe a little bit, small amount, but, you know, the fan base for Dokkan is there. People play the game as is. Money is being spent as is. They're going to be dropping characters. They're going to be dropping Jiren. They're going to be Dokkan Awakening Ultra Instinct Goku. We have this new Vegeta form that needs to be dropped in a card. Kathleen's Dokkan Awakening. There's a lot of things. We have to Awaken Kale. Like, there's a lot of things that Dokkan needs to do before even considering killing the servers, man. So don't get worried. The game is going to live. And if anything does happen to where interest goes down, content goes down in Dokkan, if anything does happen, because, you know, I'm not Bandai. I wish I was Bandai. I'm not Bandai. You know, if I was Bandai, I'd be giving myself some free stones, my millions of stones, but I'm not Bandai. So, but if anything does happen, there's so many other Dragon Ball Z games, and, you know, if you don't want to play Dragon Ball Z, like, there's an Attack on Titans game dropping. I think it's a console game dropping this year. There's a My Hero Academia game. There's a Black Clover game, my boy. Like, you don't have to worry about content if that's what you're worried about. So, just want to make this quick video, just kind of give my sense on if Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle is going to be dying. I don't think it's going to be dying, guy. I think the game, I keep wanting to say series. I think the game will definitely last. I think the game will see through this little, like, I guess, you know, hiatus period of Dragon Ball Super. Once again, we had the movie. So we're gonna have leaks. We're gonna have trailer. The trailer probably dropping in like summer. So that's gonna be hype for the game as well, because, you know, probably gonna have something in the game that coincides with the trailer. So there are things they can do, people. So don't worry. Just don't make it affect you to where you're thinking, oh my god, the server's gonna die and Dokkan's gonna be ending, and it's gonna be fine, people. So I just want to make a quick video to ease your thoughts. We'll probably make it to the 4th year. I'm just gonna say we will probably make it to 4th year, man. I'm pretty confident saying that we're gonna do that. Like, you know, for the 2nd anniversary, they teased Purunga, the dragon from Namek, and we got that dragon a year later for a 3rd year. So Bandai planned something from 2nd year all the way to 3rd year because they knew the game was gonna last up till then. So I think they know what they're doing in terms of longevity of the game. If they're smart now, they will drop PvP multiplayer, same thing. They will drop a updated friend system. They will drop a more, I guess, just something else to do, man. Like Battlefield, revamp, like just more modes in the game to where we can actually play beyond just Dokkan Fest exclusive, you know, cards and metal grinding. Like the game really needs something else. It honestly needs it, but I mean, even if they don't drop it, I don't see the game dying. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching the video. If you did enjoy the video, please give a like, share, comment down below. Definitely share the video out, you know, so people can, you know, kind of be at ease. There's nothing to worry about, people. I think we'll be fine. And if anything does happen, once again, 4 the Dragon Ball Z game dropping this year. So just saying, man. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.